Good evening, everybody. It's old me, just me. I've been traveling today. I left the spot I was at last night. It's actually been a day or two. The Lowe's, where I stand at the Lowe's, I had to remember where I was at. That was in Paducah. I forgot to tell y'all, that was in Paducah, Kentucky. It slips my mind to say, to mention that stuff. Give you the name of the towns and everything. I don't never think about it. I'm gonna try to remember to let you know the name of the town at least. I just never remember to do it. Today, I've been traveling most of the morning. First, I got to visit while I was in Paducah. I visited with my good lifelong friend of mine. Known the guy since elementary school. He's been the best friend anybody can have. Yeah, I couldn't even describe the guy to you. He's a true friend, a really great guy. There's been times in my life, my life's been a roller coaster up and down. There's been times I haven't talked to him in, 2 or 3 years, 4 years in stretches, and I could pop in one day or just call him up, and it's like I just seen him yesterday. He don't hold no grudges or nothing. He's a great guy. Maybe we should get married. And the way I'm sounding, sitting there talking, sound like I'm in love with him, ain't I? But no, seriously, all joking aside, oh buddy, if you're watching, you know who you are, man. You're a true friend, and I appreciate that. Okay, now I'm done with the love story. Today, I've been traveling. Oh, hang on, my door's fixing to slam. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this and fix my door. All right, I'm back. I got my door propped open, letting the breeze come in, and the wind caught it. Was just getting ready to slam that sucker. So, okay. What was I rambling about? Yes, I've been driving a few hours this morning. I stopped here just to give the old truck a break. Oh yeah, by the way, truck's doing good. Good Lord, the good Lord's watching over me. I can't thank Him enough. I'm not having any trouble. It's trying to overheat with me. I don't know. It's doing great now, so I'm not going to complain at all. All thanks to Him. But I stopped here. I'm trying to think where I'm at. Give me just a second. I'm right outside St. Louis. I can't remember this little. I'm at a truck stop. I'm trying to think of the little area I'm in. My mind is drawing a blank. But I'm a little south of St. Louis, probably 45 minutes, 30 minutes. I just stopped here. I'm at a Lowe's. Oh, here, I'll just show you. Be a lot easier sitting here rambling on it. Just point you out my window there, but I'm at this Lowe's truck stop. And I'm just going to hang out here for actually got a sweet little spot here. I'm right by the road, but I'm not going to try to camp here, so that's fine. But I'm going to hang out here for a few hours. Give me just a second while I set you back down. It's going to get all crazy, shaky, and everything else. But anyway, I'm going to try to stay here a couple hours. Just check everything over, the old truck and camper, look at my tires, check my oil, just check everything out. Let the old girl have a break. She is pretty old, she's a 1994 model. I don't push her too hard. So yeah, I'm gonna let it rest, and I'm gonna fix me some lunch. I haven't ate yet today. It's probably, look at my phone, it's 3 o'clock, and I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm starting to get a little hungry. So, but the point of all that blabbing was I'm gonna hang out here. I'm 30-40 minutes from St. Louis. I don't feel like going through there midday and fighting that traffic with my little camper, and I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm gonna hang out here for a few hours and try to sneak through at nighttime, later in the night when traffic's a little less. One reason for that, this truck pulls this camper great, and this camper pulls great. This little 18-footer with a double axle, man, it's a dream. It just floats behind you. But I have noticed on windy days, with my little Blazer being such a short-bodied, vehicle, and this camper being short, I'm not running an anti-sway bar. If you remember that new hitch I bought, I showed you, I'm using it, and it's working great. Oh, that's catch me out. It's doing good too. But I'm not running an anti-sway bar, so this thing does get to like the grooves in the road, or if the wind, a little gush of wind hits you from the side, she wants to dance around a little bit with that Blazer being such a short body. So that's one of the reasons why I don't feel like going through St. Louis at this time of day. Cars on both sides of me, and I just rather avoid any incident before it happens. So yeah, I'll try to sneak through there later tonight. I'm gonna hang out here and straighten up a little bit, fix me something to eat. Might even take me a nap, I don't know. I've noticed a difference in temperature already too. I left Kentucky, it was just miserable hot. I mean, temperatures are like 88, 90 degrees, something like that, but the humidity, you sit in the shade and just sit there and sweat. And, although that's my hometown, my home state, and I was born and raised there, it's just, enough is enough. I mean, you know, man needs a break every now and then. So, but I've already noticed a change in temperature up here. For today anyway, it seems to be a whole lot cooler. It's still up in the 80s, but I don't feel like there's any humidity. The air feels cool when the breeze blows. Actually, I got the door open, my little window that's washed out with light, it's open behind me, letting that wind come through. I'm parked right dead in the middle of the sun, and I'm sitting there comfortable. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sweating, not even hot, so big change in temperature. But anyhow, I'm rambling, I'm starting to go around circles. So that's what I'm gonna do, sneak through St. Louis later tonight, pop out the other side. I haven't looked for a Walmart yet. I'm gonna try to be camping at Walmarts. I'm gonna research that a little bit tonight, find a Walmart on the other side of St. Louis, and see if I can get turned away from there too. But if not, I've got plan B. There's thousands of campgrounds around up down this road I could use. I know that, and I've stayed at most of them. I've traveled this particular stretch for several years. On my way to North Dakota, I use the same route every time. But this particular trip, I'm just trying to do something different, just to break up the monotony. I'm gonna try to stay at just Walmarts, like I mentioned, but I decided after getting turned away at the last Walmart, I think I'm gonna throw a little plan B in there. I'm gonna add rest areas into it, because that's typically like a Walmart. You're staying in a parking lot. Regardless, it's not a campground, so that's, I'm gonna add rest areas in there. That way, if I get turned away from Walmart, I can find me a rest area. That's kind of in the same category, so I'm gonna add that in there, even though I said it's gonna be a Walmart thing, because I know at least 3 up through here that you can't park at, and they're very strict about it. They will run you off. So I know there's gonna be 3 little spots up through here. I'm not gonna have no luck finding one, but in between them 3 spots, to the best of my memory, there is a rest area, so I can use that and kind of count that, as towards what I'm trying to do. But yeah, let me get off here. Getting really hungry. Gotta dig everything out I need. That's the one thing I hate about traveling. You gotta pack everything away, and I was gonna say like you're moving, but technically you are moving. So yeah, I gotta dig everything out I need. I think today, just so I don't run my stove, get it real hot in here, I believe I'm just gonna, I've got some tuna salad I made. I didn't show y'all that. I love cooking, and I'm actually a good cook. I just don't ever show it, But anyway, I made me a big old batch of tuna salad. Made it the way I like it. Some people would probably not eat it, but I like it with pickles and vinegar in it and some mustard. It's really weird, but I believe this one will have. Make me a sandwich or 2 of that. Drink me a cold glass of water, and sit here and watch the trucks go by. Great, I'll get off here, and I'm gonna come back whenever I pop out the other side of St. Louis. Show you where I end up stopping at. I'm just fixing to make me a cup of coffee. I remembered once someone asked me how I make coffee when I'm boondocking or not hooked to fire. And I don't know if I ever answer them or not, but I try to do this one-handed. Most of y'all have done this. It's nothing new, but just for a few that hasn't. But this is my little coffee pot. I bought this at Walmart. It's just a little 5-cup. And I love it because it's perfect just for me. But normally what I would do is plug it in right there, but I'm not hooked up to electricity. And actually my solar will run this little pot here in the middle of the day. It's got to be full sun, perfect day. This is only like 600 watt or 700 watt, I can't remember. It's got a small element in it, so it's, it would actually run it. But what I do, I'm not gonna drag out the whole process. I just set it up like I normally would, just like, you know, like you do yours at home. You know, and then I'd put the coffee in there. You know, it's no different what you do at home, but the only thing I do different is I heat my water in my little kettle, and I just, you know, pour it through. You know, of course that filter fills up, so I wait a minute, let it drain, and pour some in. Yeah, that's how I make my coffee when I'm, you know, not hooked up to electrical power. The little old campers, because you're kind of in a wreck right now. You know, I'm in travel mode. That's my trash. I need to get that thrown away. That's my box of donuts. I gotta have my donut. I'm getting off the cookies. The bad thing is, I'm getting on the donuts. Man, they look so good. Yeah. Tell me them chocolate glazed donuts ain't awesome. And then of course, you know, I put everything in the sink that may fall over and fall on the floor. That's my little water cooler. I put cold water in there, and that way I have something cold to drink throughout the day. Just my little filter pitcher, just my coffee cup. You know, the stuff that falls out on the floor when you're moving. I don't know how I got off on that. I just wanted to show you real quick how I do my coffee. So let me get off here. I'm getting ready to roll. I'll probably another 30, 40 minutes. It looks really bright out there on this camera, but it's not. It's getting pretty dark. It's probably, I didn't even look at the time. It's almost 7 o'clock. Got a few things I'm gonna do, button everything up. I'm gonna try to ease on through St. Louis. Hopefully I miss some of that traffic, chaos. You know, that was my ideal anyway. I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna make me some coffee and then hit the road. All right, I'll get back with you whenever I get through St. Louis. I'm sneaking through Missouri here, or St. Louis, Missouri. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, so I decided I'd try to sneak on through here. I'm not gonna be able to film very much because these roads are so rough, man. I gotta have both hands on the wheel of this little trailer. I'll get back with you when I stop. Well, I made it through St. Louis. Yeah, the lighting's terrible. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so got my little I can't think what it's called. It's a little bit of light I got underneath the cabinet over here. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. My brain ain't working. Made it through St. Louis. Drove probably another trying to think. Probably another 2 hours. Actually about 2 hours north of St. Louis. Where I'm at, I'm taking a different route this year. I normally, when I leave St. Louis, if some of y'all that travel, I take 70 up, go through Kansas City, you know, up through there. But I'm going a different way this year. Taking trying to think of that road number. I'm telling you, I'm ready to go to bed. Anyhow, I'm coming up through, staying in Missouri, and I'm going to end up in Iowa and run up through Minnesota and cut across that way. But yeah, I can't even think of the road number I'm on. It's a 4-lane, but it's not like a major interstate. Probably every 3 or 4 miles there's a road that crosses it, you know, one of them deals. I'll probably think of it after I turn this off. But anyhow, I'm about 2 hours north of St. Louis. My Walmart thing is not going to work. I can see that already. I've been driving, since I left St. Louis, I've been driving, like I said, probably 2 hours. I haven't seen a Walmart yet. I'm sure somewhere off on these side roads there is one. I'm going through it's not a heavily populated area. It's more agriculture. These little pop-up towns, I like to call them. You know, little mom and pop grocery store, and you know, 300 or 400 people live there, and that's about it. See, I haven't seen a Walmart yet. I had to stop. I couldn't drive anymore. I'm tired, and was sitting there. I wasn't falling asleep, but kind of like just, you know, zoning out, you know, staring out the window or something. So I figured it's time to stop. I'm at another, not a Flying J. I'm at a Love's truck stop. So anyway, I'm at another truck stop. That's what I should have done this year, just stayed at truck stops, I guess. But anyhow, everything's going good. Old truck's doing pretty good. Thank the Lord, I'm not having any trouble. Everything's going pretty good. I'm trying to. Normally, I don't travel this much or these many miles at a time. So I'm trying to say, I'm only doing it right now because where I came from, Kentucky, it's hot and humid and miserable. And about a little bit north of St. Louis on down this week, starting tomorrow, according to the weather. Now it's supposed to be like in the 90s, and this old miserable muggy weather. I'm trying to get it up above that. Now once I think I'm in a cooler area temperature wise, I'm gonna slow down and do what I normally do, whatever it may be. Sometimes I don't do 50 miles a day, sometimes I do 100, but it just depends what area I'm in and what I see. But yeah, once I get past this little heat zone, I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna slow back down, which I'm should be in pretty good shape. By tomorrow, depending on how far I go, I should be in good shape. I've talked to a few friends of mine that's already further north than I am. They're telling me it's been like 70 degrees during the day and 50s at night, so that's kind of what I'm reaching for. I haven't checked the weather for this general area right here yet. I'm going to do that before I go to bed, see what it's supposed to be. If it's 80s and lower, yeah, I'm going to slow down a little bit. Like today I did I did a little over 300 miles a day, which is not a lot, but for me that's a lot. I mean, it takes me a week to go that far. So yeah. But anyhow, I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna shut her down, climb into bed for a while. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, it's 3:15 in the morning. I'll probably sleep, I don't know, get up about 7, something like that. I'm at a truck stop, so it's gonna get rowdy and noisy around here in the morning. It's gonna wake me up anyway, so I might as well get up. So yeah, I believe that's it. Not much went on today. Didn't really stop and do no sightseeing. My main focus was to get out of the heat, and I don't know what you want to call it, the heat zone. That's what I'm gonna call it, heat zone. Anyway, I just want to get above that. That's been my main goal. So I think I can start slowing down tomorrow. I'm gonna put in a few more miles tomorrow. Don't know quite how much, but I'm probably gonna do at least 100. At least I'm gonna try to get into Iowa anyway. That's my goal, and I should be good on temperature then, weather-wise. Yeah, I want to say hello to all my friends, subscribers, old buddy Nathan, everybody really. Anybody who watches this, I hope y'all had a great day and a great night. Until I see you next time, God bless you.